What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be going over a little bit of an update video on goals I have for the channel, what's coming next, just like a little bit of an update New Year's video so you guys know and are prepared for what's going to happen on my channel. There's a lot of changes that are going to be coming, some that you guys might not like and some that are just purely needed for my own mental health and for, you know, the longevity and growth of my YouTube channel. So as of this video, we surpassed another goal and we're at a little over now 3,200 subscribers. So yay, congratulations, balloons, confetti, all that stuff. I really appreciate your guys' support and continuously subscribing to the channel. It just means a lot because I'm like, without you guys, I really honestly could not do the content that I do, because I hear so many YouTubers say, oh, I could never do this without you guys. But it's true. It's so true, because without subscribers and without people watching your content, it doesn't get shared. It doesn't get retweeted. It doesn't, you know, reach to anywhere. So thank you guys. Sincerely and truly and humbly, thank you for subscribing and watching. I have notes. I have things on the phone that I took care of because I wanted to just not forget what I wanted to talk about. So we're going to be going over my New Year's to-do list. We're going to go over what we've accomplished so far, which I've already covered one of them, some goals, games to review next, and changes. Am I removing the casual nerd? We'll talk about that one later because that one's a little more in depth. So my New Year's to-do list. I have so many different goals that I have going into this channel now that I post every single day. I post a video every single day, and I've been doing that since August. I used to do it back in the day when I started my YouTube channel. I did it for like a straight, I think almost a year and a half. And I just didn't know how to balance my personal life and doing a video upload every single day. It got exhausting. I got burnt out really quickly. And I'm noticing now that I know how to prioritize and do things differently. If I need to take a day off from it, you guys understand. And you guys are wonderful for that. I'm going to be uploading literally every single day. And I'm going to be continuing that push even after partner, because I want to deliver content to you guys every single day. Because I've gotten some questions from people and they asked me, am I only doing this to hit partner? No. I wanted to be able to get more people involved in the community, hence more subscribers. I wanted to get people more interested in the content, and I unfortunately can't do that if I don't post regularly. Like, I was posting every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and people, like, some people would think that's enough, but it's not enough in YouTube terms. Unfortunately, YouTube prioritizes quantity over quality, so I had to start uploading more with the same kind of quality that I was pumping out, and I didn't know how to do that at first, and now that I know, I'm a lot better for it. So with knowing how to balance my personal life and YouTube life, it makes things a lot easier, hence why I'm not burnt out. There are so many different goals that I want to accomplish this year to just make myself a better person, you know, make myself a more well-rounded person, and they are as follow. I want to learn to cook more. I want to work on more creative writing. I want to work out more because I really truly love working out. I can't seem to find the time for it. And I know certain people would say, oh, you need to make time for working out. It's true. I just don't make time for working out because there are other things I'd rather be doing than working out. Even though I love doing it and it's such like a good feeling afterwards, I just don't make time for it. And last but not least, I really want to learn how to play D&D. Like, I really want to learn how to play it. I want to learn how to play that. I want to learn about Magic the Gathering. I want to learn about all these different TTRPGs that I never really got into before because it was never really on my radar. And I've seen so many of my YouTuber friends just get into it so much, and it made me want to get into it. So that's a goal of mine, at least to learn like the basics and build a deck or build a character in D&D. Like, I really want to learn how to do that. I forgot something. I know I'm jumping around right now, but in the tab that I have of what we've accomplished so far, there is a big thing that we've accomplished on the channel. I got my first AAA game key to review. As you guys know, it's posted in the community page, and I am so incredibly grateful and excited, and just again grateful to Square Enix for sending me over a key. I cannot wait to, hopefully, crossing my fingers, work with them again in the future, because they are just an absolutely amazing company, and I would love to be able to even do like a partnership with them someday. That's the dream. That's the goal. That's a big goal. The growth of the subscribers right now, it's kind of scary, but it's cool. And I'm really excited, but it's also kind of scary because it's like it's growing so quickly and things are happening, and I don't know how to form the right words to convey to you guys how I feel. I don't know how to like convey it in the right way. So I don't know how to exactly explain how I'm feeling about it right now, because I never ever in a million years would have thought I would have gotten this kind of growth on my YouTube channel. So all I can say is really thank you. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm just excited about the future. I'm excited for things. People who are noticing me now, I never thought would notice me in a million years. You know who followed me on Twitter, by the way? Fighting Cowboy. I don't know how that happened. I don't know where in the world, thank you. Thank you, dude. I don't know what did I do to deserve this kindness? So yeah, everything that's happening in the YouTube universe is very exciting. I'm humbled by it, and I'm just going to always say how grateful I am. It's going to get annoying, I promise you. Okay, so next up we have games to review next. I know this is going to be a side note, but I really wish that YouTube in the community section had like what you could do on Twitter, like had a pinned comment or a pinned post kind of thing that you could do. I know you can pin comments, that's not the right word, to pin a post of where I could show you guys and give you guys an overview of what games I'm reviewing. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to go about these next few reviews, because there's only going to be 2 gameplays on the channel. We're only going to be playing Returnal and Dead Space. So I'm going to be going into the playthroughs, and I'm only going to be doing 2 because I don't want to overwork myself. I don't want to burn out just when I'm really like finding my stride, finding everything of where like I feel like I'm comfortable. So there's only going to be Returnal and Dead Space. I am going to be playing the other Dead Space, but in my own time, because I've never played the first one. So I want to play the first one, and that's one of the games I'm going to be reviewing. Just as a note, the Dead Space review, it's going to be a little bit longer because I'm incorporating my thoughts from the first Dead Space that came out in 2008, I believe, and the one that just recently came out for the remake. Reason being, I could do a separate review for both, but I want to be able to include some comparisons, notes, how they differ, how they're the same, all that kind of stuff. So if you see a longer video and a longer review because of the 2 combined, that's why. So you get it. So yeah, the games I'm going to be reviewing for the next batch after I finish up reviewing the games I'm currently reviewing are going to be the OG Dead Space and the most recent remake of Dead Space, Crisis Core from Final Fantasy, Returnal, and Signalis. So yeah, I've heard that Returnal is absolutely incredible, and it's one of those games that whenever you die, you have to restart where you were originally in the beginning, kind of like Hades. So I'm really excited to try that game out. I love games like that. Everyone says, oh, it's a Souls type game, Ariel, so you'll love it, and I'm so excited about it. So last but not least, changes to the channel, and will I be removing the Casual Nerd? So as you guys know, the Casual Nerd is an ongoing series I have had on my YouTube channel now for the past almost 7 years. Holy shit. As that came out of my mouth, I was like, whoa, that's a long time to have a series. So I do cover news, I cover technology. I'll cover a different range of stuff before. Back in the old days of YouTube, for me, I used to cover YouTube drama and all that kind of stuff, which thank goodness I don't cover anymore, because that was mentally exhausting for me. So I do have my reasons. I'm going to preface what I'm going to say before anything. I do have my reasons, but I will be retiring the series called The Casual Nerd. This is all about the growth that I was talking about. This is all about making room for new and bigger types of content. And this series I've been doing for 7 years. You guys gotta understand, like after 7 years, there comes a point of where like, do you want to really keep this on the channel? Because I've noticed myself getting less and less interested in filming episodes of The Casual Nerd. I mean, for me personally, it's like, okay, I gotta cover this one, I gotta cover this one, I gotta cover this one, and it's become not fun for me anymore. Like when I used to cover The Casual Nerd, I used to get really excited about some of the news topics, and we're hearing so many of the same news topics come out. There hasn't been really something exciting for me lately besides the release of Dead Space, whenever we first saw that trailer, whenever we first saw the trailer for Resident Evil 4 Remake, there's certain, even Silent Hill 2, there are certain things that I got really, really excited about, but lately it's just been kind of okay, cover news here, cover news there, cover news there. And I'm thinking instead of doing the casual nerd, what I will do is dedicated news spots for certain topics instead of covering a bunch of topics all at once. So all of those different topics that you guys are sending to me in the Discord, which by the way, thank you guys so much for doing that. I'm going to pick one of those topics and I'm going to deep dive into that and maybe do like a 5 to 10 minute video on that instead of doing like a range of 3 to 4 to 5 different topics. So yeah, it's sad to say, but the casual nerd has retired. I might bring back the podcast at some point, but I'm not promising anything. I just feel like I need to continuously evolve my content, and if I'm not doing that, then I'm staying just stagnant. I'm staying still in the water, and that is something I want to try to avoid as much as possible. Just like I am a growing person and I am an evolving person, my content has to do the same thing, because when I'm 45 and still doing content or I'm working in the industry in some capacity, I don't still want to be doing the same thing over and over and over again. So I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys get the fact that the content can't always be the same. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of sad, but also I know that this is a good thing that needs to happen for me at least. So I'm also going to be doing some different editing styles and everything because, with certain videos like this one, it's more simplistic and to the point and I don't have to edit it as much. But when it comes to like videos like my playthroughs or a review video or whatever it may be, they involve more editing and they involve more inserts and different types of creative things that make the video pop. So I want to be able to try my hand in new types of video editing, adding in more green screen effects, adding in more different things to really grab people's attention. And I think that that's always good to keep refreshing your chops and keep updating what you already know. So that's another thing you guys are going to see from me is different types of experimentation with editing style. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to be trying to insert more B-roll footage because that's really fun to do, and I feel like that is something where I can really again experiment with editing and see where my not comfort zone, but like where I can really like find more of my own style, because I have my own style with editing, but I want to be able to add more to it. I always want to see like where push myself, if that's the right word to use, because I always want to be able to see like what I could experiment with and what turns out the best. But you guys, that was it for today's update video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below. I make videos every day here on YouTube. May you find your worth in the waking world, dear hunter. Stay casually nerdy, and I'll see you all in the next video. See you guys.